I need to talk to you. My mother just died a few days ago. It's really heartbreaking, and I'm just so overwhelmed with everything right now. I really need someone right now to talk to, and just to be here with me.
Are you serious? I mean, seriously, I can't even believe what I'm hearing right now.
I know, right? It's an absolute whirlwind. Dealing with all the arrangements for the funeral, the countless things that need to be taken care of. It's been so incredibly challenging. That's why I'm desperately reaching out to you. I just can't bear to face this all alone.
Excuse me, but this is my sister-in-law, Jenny, right?
Come on, seriously? How can you ask something like that at a time like this? Did you delete my number or something?
Well, to be honest, I must admit that I'm slightly taken aback by this unexpected news. You can't blame me for not thinking straight right now.
Even though I have mixed feelings towards my mother, she's still family. And family is family, no matter what. Please, Marie, I really need someone to help me out.
Wait a minute. Are you talking about the funeral arrangements? I can't believe you're telling me this. Please, I'm begging you, just be serious and tell me what's really going on. Is this some kind of practical joke?
What? Seriously, I'm at a loss for words here. What's going on? What are you talking about?
Well, excuse me for being a little skeptical, but it seems like you're pretending to be someone you're not. I mean, are you trying to pull off some sort of scam or deception?
Hey, what's gotten into you? Seriously, you've been acting strange since the beginning of our conversation. What's the deal?
Okay, so here's the thing. Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't your mother pass away last year? I mean, you didn't even know about it? Honestly, I'm not one to fall for scams or fraudulent schemes, so don't even try.
Are you actually saying all this with a straight face? I mean, I can't even believe that you're even hinting that I'm not telling you the truth.
Well, for someone who claims to be a scammer, it seems like you're not exactly a mastermind at it. Your execution is totally sloppy. I suggest you go back to the drawing board and start over with your plans if you want any chance of success.
Hey, Mark, come on. You're the one that's playing around here. I'm being serious. Can you just talk to me on my level right now?
Excuse me, but could you not call me Mar?
Sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. Okay, so what's really going on, Marie?
I told you, I just want you to be straight with me. Stop messing around. Someone's death isn't something to joke around about.
Well, check this out. This is pretty important. I know you'll think so too after taking a good look at it. It's a notice saying my mom passed away. And get this, I gotta submit it within a week. Can you believe the pressure? Oh, and I also got a doctor's certificate with all the official details. Want to take a look?
Really? Is this for real? Are you actually Jenny?
Yes! You know, that crazy wedding party where I ended up getting drunk and sleeping through half of it? That was me!
Jenny, it's really you!
That's what I've been telling you! Now I have some serious stuff to deal with. I have a meeting with the funeral home coming up real soon and time is ticking. If I leave now, I can reach there in about an hour.
Hold up a sec. This might sound weird, but I distinctly remember Larry telling me last year around this time that your mom passed away. Am I going crazy or something?
What? Why would he tell you something like that? Why on earth would he make up such a thing?
Exactly. It just seems strange that there wasn't a funeral or anything, considering what he said. Something doesn't add up, you know? Larry told me that she made it crystal clear that she specifically didn't want a traditional funeral.
And you believed him?
I actually thought it was pretty weird and messed up, you know? So I thought, hey, maybe I can at least go and bid her a proper farewell. But he told me that since your mom couldn't stand the sight of me, I wasn't welcome anywhere near her.
Hold up a sec. You got it all wrong. Here's the real deal. Larry told me straight up that you couldn't stand our family. Yeah, he told us not to even bother trying to contact you because it would make you angry. And let me tell you, Mom took it hard. She was so hurt when she heard that.
No, you know that's not the truth. There's no reason for me to hate you guys. Let me set the record straight. Larry told me you both complained about me constantly, so I should just leave you guys alone. I was shocked and didn't know what to think for a long time.
Whoa, hold your horses. So that's why you went MIA on us? Man, Larry's got some explaining to do. This isn't right at all.
I mean, seriously. Your mom passed away and I thought you despised me. That left me in a whirlwind of confusion for a whole frickin' year, you know? It messed with my head big time.
I can't help but wonder what the heck Larry was trying to pull off with this double deception. Like, seriously, what was going through his mind?
Right? I mean, he had to know the whole charade was gonna blow up in his face sooner or later.
This is on a whole other level of wickedness.
Oh, and get this. Like a year ago, he had the audacity to ask me for $10,000 for the funeral. Can you believe that? Talk about a mind-boggling amount, even for family. Because Larry is the oldest son and the one your mother designated to manage the family's affair after her death. As his wife, I felt this immense responsibility, like it was weighing on my shoulders. You know what I mean?
But here's the thing. Being the bereaved family representative doesn't typically entail receiving money. It's not the norm, you know? Especially if we didn't even go through the whole funeral process and everything.
Oh, wow. Now that you mention it, it totally slipped my mind. I completely overlooked that aspect. I absolutely can't tolerate someone exploiting the loss of a human life for their personal gain. It's just morally wrong, you know?
I completely agree. What he did was completely unforgivable.
I genuinely apologize, Jenny. I must admit, I was pretty naive and foolish to have fallen for his deception. I shouldn't have been so gullible. How can he do that to his own wife?
He's always had a way with words. Honestly, I can't even begin to count the number of times he tricked me as a child.
Well, at any rate, I've made up my mind. I'm definitely heading your way without a second thought.
By the way, could you please refrain from mentioning any of this to Larry?
What? Why not? We need to call him out for what he did.
Trust me on this. I'll take care of everything, okay?
All right. I trust you. I'll leave everything to you. Just let me know if you need anything.
Will do.
But all the same, his mom did just pass away. Are you sure you don't want him at the funeral?
Why would I want him there after what he did? He lied about her death last year just to take money from you.
I know. But are you sure? This would be his last chance to say goodbye to his own mother. Even with what he did, shouldn't a person be allowed to say his last farewell to his mom? And plus, there might be some significant underlying reason behind his decision. Although it's hard to think of what that could be.
You can't second guess this, Marie. This is precisely why he keeps getting away with deceiving everyone. But don't worry. I'm going to figure out what happened for sure.
Okay, thank you. Time is of the essence. It's crucial that we uncover the truth or it could potentially have long-lasting consequences.
Absolutely. I completely understand the urgency. We have to uncover the truth, and we need to hold him accountable for his actions. Rest assured, I won't rest until we get to the bottom of this.
Thank you so much, Jenny. I'll make sure to make my way there as quickly as possible. It's important to stand together in times like these, especially when your father has also passed away, leaving you to handle everything on your own.
You're a true gem, Marie. I appreciate your understanding and support. It's been quite chaotic dealing with all the responsibilities, and I haven't even had a moment to properly mourn the loss of my beloved mother. but knowing that I have your comforting presence means the world to me.
Jenny, please don't hesitate to lean on me whenever you need to. I'll do my best to provide solace and support during these challenging times.
Thank you, Marie. I'm so grateful to have you by my side. Let's stay strong together and face whatever obstacles come our way.
I've been trying to reach you, but you haven't been answering your phone. It's so frustrating. What in the world have you been so busy with?
Hey, what's up? Sorry for not being available earlier. Work has been crazy busy lately. You know how it is. What's going on?
Hey, guess what? When I made a call to the office today, they surprised me and said you decided to play hooky. Can you believe it?
Wait, hold up. Why on earth would you pull a stunt like that?
What's the matter? Are you trying to hide something? From work? From me?
No, that's not it. But seriously, you gotta stop checking up on me at work. For real.
By the way, just out of curiosity, where are you hanging out right now?
Just asking, no biggie.
You know what? It doesn't really matter. I deserve a break from work to have some fun when I feel like it, you know?
You're absolutely right. I totally agree with you on that one.
So, are we done with this conversation? Because I've got things to do.
No, actually, we've got something else we need to talk about.
What now? Well, hurry up with it then!
Remember that time, about a year ago, when I loaned you a whopping $10K for your mother's funeral?
Ah, yes, I remember now. That was when I was in a financial pinch, and you were my saving grace.
Well, here's the thing. I was wondering if you could kindly return that amount to me. It's kind of important.
Wait, what? Are you serious right now?
Absolutely. I wouldn't ask if it wasn't crucial.
Seriously, you don't even care about honoring my mother's memory?
Of course I do! How could you say that?
Well, your demand for repayment doesn't exactly scream empathy, does it?
Hold on a second. Let's back up here. Firstly, you said the will clearly stated that there would be no formal funeral proceedings. So isn't it weird you needed money for a funeral?
Alright, fair point. Here's the thing. We actually had a small intimate family gathering to pay our respects. It was our way of honoring our mother's memory. But whenever I mentioned the word funeral, you would insist on being there, which is why I decided not to disclose it.
Oh, I see. You went with a more private approach.
Exactly. Even for a modest memorial altar, the expenses amounted to roughly $10,000. And as the oldest son, it kind of fell on my shoulders to bear the financial responsibility.
So it was more about covering the costs associated with the memorial arrangements rather than a traditional funeral.
Yes, precisely. In essence, it all goes towards fulfilling the obligations we had to the funeral home and ensuring a respectful farewell for our beloved mother.
I do recall, though, that you made a promise to pay me back.
Well, let's think about it this way. Our dear mother has passed on to a better place. And in a way, we can consider that she took the funds with her, right?
Nice try, but I really need those funds within the next couple of days.
Oh. And why is that exactly?
I'm sorry, but it's something personal and sensitive. I prefer not to disclose the details at this time.
Oh, by the way, I just remembered something. You know, it's interesting how you always seem to be whispering and plotting behind my back. You're quite the expert at covert ops, aren't you? But let me remind you that you have no legitimate grounds to intrude upon my affairs and pass judgment on me.
Well, I suppose everyone has their own opinions.
In any case, I won't be returning home tonight. I have some exciting plans for the evening. It's been too long since I've caught up with my old friend, Ben. We've decided to meet up for some drinks. Since we'll probably drink pretty late and he still lives over by my parents, I'm just going to crash over there.
Oh, really?
Is it that weird that I would be spending the night at my folks'?
No, it's not that. It's just that I wanted to ask you to say hi to your sister, assuming she's going to be there with you when you visit.
Why would you assume Jenny would be there?
Oh, I just thought she would be for some reason. Sorry for the mistake.
No worries. Anyway, I need to make a phone call. I'll see you later.
So I talked to Larry. Guess what? Apparently, Larry's planning to hang out with an old classmate and crash at your mom's tonight. Can you believe it? As if I buy that load of bull. Where are you, by the way? The funeral is supposed to start soon. I'll be there in a minute. Sorry. You know, it's pretty amazing to see how much love and respect people had for your mom. The place is already buzzing with folks paying their respects. Yeah, she had that special charm that drew people in. Oh, by the way, did you find anything out about Larry? Oh, you better believe it. As expected, he is as shady as they come. I can't believe I'm related to him. I'm putting together a comprehensive report with all the nitty-gritty details. There's too much to talk about over text, so I'll just give you all the information at one time. Ah, gotcha. I'll give you a taste, though. That old friend you mentioned Larry's meeting up with tonight? Ben?
Yeah?
Well, guess what? That's another lie. Ben's coming to the funeral.
No way. Really?
Yeah. The thing is, I'm actually dating him.
What?
I know, it's a bit weird because he's my little bro's friend, but these things happen.
Yeah, I get it. So Larry is definitely lying about hanging out with him tonight then.
That's not all. Turns out he tells him all his secrets because Ben's the most tight-lipped person you'll ever meet. He's like a vault, keeping everything locked in. Well, except for one teeny tiny exception.
You?
That's right. He's like an open book, ready to spill all the tea just to keep me around. I casually nudge him a bit and he spills his guts in no time. No filter whatsoever.
No freaking way. So Ben has some concrete evidence that Larry can't worm his way out of?
You got it. Once things settle down after the wake, it'll be time to hit Larry with the truth. Ben's got the goods, and Larry won't know what's coming.
Jenny, I can't thank you enough for all your help.
Hey, I have one simple goal, and that's to give Mom a proper send-off and focus on only her. But thanks to that knucklehead brother of mine, we've got extra drama on our hands. It's infuriating.
I know exactly how you feel. But let's just focus on the funeral for now, and we'll deal with him later.
You're right. All right, I'm about to head over to the funeral hall. See you soon.
So, how was your night out drinking? Murray, I'm so wasted right now. Ben played bartender, and I'm feeling like a total mess. I'm just going to crash at Mom's old house.
Oh, cut the crap already. We both know you're not at your mom's house.
But there's nobody around. Well, except for Jenny, who's right here with me. Hold up. You're with Jenny? Why?
We just got back from the funeral.
Wait a minute. Funeral? Whose funeral are we talking about here?
Your mom's.
What? Mom? Are you serious?
Oh, but she died last year, right? Funny how that works.
Wait, are you actually serious? She's really dead?
I'm afraid so. The funeral was this afternoon.
Why the hell didn't anyone tell me? This is so messed up. I'm headed over right now.
I don't think there are any flights from Hawaii at this hour, though.
Hawaii? What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb. Jenny told me every single detail. You're off in Hawaii with another girl, right? One of the receptionists at your workplace, right? Seems like you've been having an affair with her for about 3 years. Am I right?
Nah, you got it all wrong.
Oh, really? Then pray tell, why the hell did we tie the knot 3 years ago? Care to explain that little puzzle piece?
Look, Jenny is a pathological liar. You can't believe anything she says.
And what about Ben? What's his deal? Is he a lying sack of trash too?
Ben? Why are you talking about him?
Because he spilled the whole damn story to me. Showed me screenshots of your chats, photos of you cozying up with your side piece. The whole thing.
Ben turned on me. No way in hell. Why the hell would he do that?
Well, brace yourself for this bombshell. Ben's currently dating your sister.
You've gotta be kidding me.
Afraid not. So now that the cat's out of the bag, you need to tell me something. Why the hell did you have to go and lie about your mom's funeral being a whole year ago? In fact, exactly a year ago to the day. You were off somewhere then, just like you are now.
Well, you see...
Oh, let me guess. It's her birthday, isn't it?
No, it's not like that.
Oh, you sack of crap. You claim you're too busy and broke to do anything for my birthday, so you always just take me to that cheap steak joint down the street.
It's not what you think.
If you're so head over heels for that girl, why the hell didn't you just marry her, huh?
Marie, I love you. It's always been you.
Cut the crap! You married me just so you could get a job at my uncle's company, right? You thought you could ride the family connection to success, am I right?
That's not it at all, I swear.
Because of you, I couldn't even speak with your mom in the past year. And now I'll never have another chance. And you know what's even more heartbreaking than being cheated on? Not being able to see her face one last time. To say goodbye properly. That's what hurts the most.
This is hitting me hard too, you know. Like, I never in a million years thought she'd actually be gone.
Look, you don't have the right to be all sad and mopey after you lied about her death to steal money for your girlfriend's birthday. The fact that your family didn't even bother inviting you to the funeral speaks volumes.
That damn sister of mine. She's my mother too!
Just pretend your mom had an express wish not to have a funeral. Just like you said. That way, you don't have to feel like you missed it. You can just have a grand old time in Hawaii or whatever.
Are you messing with me right now? This is not a time for jokes, you know.
Oh, trust me. I ain't the one messing around here. That's all on you.
You know, whatever else I said or did, it does not justify you guys cutting me out of my own mother's funeral.
If you're so hell-bent on saying your goodbyes and proving how important your mother was to you, then tell me, why the hell did you do what you did a year ago? Seriously, joking or lying about someone being dead is just plain messed up.
Well, what else was I supposed to do? I couldn't think of anything else at the time.
God, you're pathetic.
No, you're pathetic. You're sick, cutting me out of such an important event.
It was your sister's choice. She was disgusted at how you lied about your mother's death to tear all of us apart from each other. We all lost a lot of valuable time together. Even your friend Ben is pretty disgusted with you. That's why he gave up everything so easily to Jenny.
Ben is a no-good backstabbing piece of trash. I can't believe he would tell my secrets to Jenny. He's a moron. Completely whipped and headed toward a lifetime of debasing himself and betraying his friends at her whim.
So that's what you really think of Ben. Right now, the three of us are all looking at this chat together.
Oh, it's not what you think. I just got carried away.
Well, it seems like he's through being your friend. He told me to tell you that he's blocking you.
But I'm his best friend.
And Jenny is also blocking you. Oh, by the way, we're expecting you to cover half of the funeral cost. Jenny will cover the other half. The total is $30,000, so you can send your $15,000 to Jenny. You should know the details, she said.
No effing way. I couldn't even attend, but they expect me to cough up cash. Who comes up with such messed up demands?
Oh, and also, do you remember that I lent you $10,000 for when you lied to me about your mom last year? I want it back now. I want to use it to help with the additional expenses. I had no clue funeral expenses could be this high. I know your mom would have been happy with a budget coffin, but we wanted to give her a proper send-off. With beautiful flowers and a classy casket, you know?
This is just frickin' ridiculous. And you expect me to pay for all that crap? This whole situation is absurd. I'm done, man. I'll say my goodbyes to Mom in my own way, deep inside. And I'll be damn well enjoying myself in Hawaii.
Oh, and I almost forgot. I'm divorcing you.
Yeah, do whatever the hell you want.
Well then, consider yourself dumped, buddy. And that's not all.
What now?
My uncle told me he's firing you.
Just because I cheated on you? That's got nothing to do with the business. That's a violation of labor laws, you know.
Oh yeah? Well, maybe I should report you to the Labor Standards Office then. And let's not forget that you were off on vacation with your girl while supposedly on bereavement leave last year.
Well, that's...
Yeah, you're finished, dummy.
Come on, cut me some slack. At least spare me from being jobless. It's not like I can just find another job that pays this well.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You only got the job because of your connection to me in the first place. No one in their right mind would hire an incompetent idiot like you otherwise.
Come on, cut me some slack. I promise I'll start taking things seriously and work hard. Can you do me a solid and put in a good word with your uncle?
Seriously? Absolutely not. You're going to spend the rest of your life regretting what you've done.
Look, I messed up, okay? I lost my mom and I missed my chance to say goodbye. Don't ruin my life anymore, okay?
You did that yourself. So Larry got fired from his job. Apparently it was because he was caught taking unauthorized leave and forging receipts. And since it was a disciplinary dismissal, he won't receive any severance pay. Because of that, I had to be a little assertive to collect what he owed. On top of the $10,000 that he stole, he was ordered to pay alimony in the divorce. And then he still owed Jenny money for the funeral. The real funeral, that is. With all of Larry's payments combined, it was upwards of $50,000. I thought he might try to run away, but he's actually working hard, juggling construction work and night security to make the payments. I guess he still has a hint of humanity in him. It seems like he regrets his actions, at least. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more content. See you next time.
Megan, good job taking care of that half-dead folks.
Jeff, how could you say that about your mom and dad?
I was just complimenting you, wasn't I? Jeez. I don't know why you bothered taking care of them. They're gonna die soon either way anyway.
You're unbelievable, Jeff. Take that back. They're your parents. And you should be the one taking care of them. Why is it me all the time?
Whatever. I can say what I want. They're my folks anyway. Sadly, that part I can't control.
How can you say something like that to the people who raised you? They took care of you and raised you for their entire lives. How about you return the favor and take care of them?
Raising me wasn't a favor. Are you kidding me? It's what every parent is meant to do anyway. I never asked them to give birth to me or raise me.
You really are ungrateful, aren't you? Have you never thought about how they'd feel about you saying this about them?
Nah, they're both happy as long as I'm alive and doing well. Just between you and me, I am perfectly happy leaving them to die.
I'm sure they'd really appreciate it even if you just came to talk to them. They might not have much time left.
I'm sure they wouldn't want their own son to take care of them anyway. It would be embarrassing for them.
Why do you think like that? There's nothing wrong with you going to take care of them.
It's also impossible for me to take care of them, unfortunately.
Impossible. What do you mean by that?
Old people stink, right? They have this old people stench, man, and I don't even want to be in the same building as them. Oh, just thinking about that stench disgusts me. I'm not going anywhere near them.
You really are the worst human being, Jeff. So what? I take it that you're not coming home till the morning again then?
Yep, I'm gonna stay the night somewhere else. I want to get a good night's sleep, man.
Would you please come home and help me out at least once? I am getting overwhelmed with all the housework as well as taking care of both your mom and dad.
Oh, stop complaining. You don't even work. You should have all the time in the world for all of that.
The reason why I don't work is because you asked me to quit my job to look after your parents.
Yeah, so what? It still doesn't change the fact that you don't work right now. You should be the one taking care of them and doing all the housework. I don't understand why you're asking me for help at all when I'm busy with actual important stuff to do.
I don't get any days off at all. Taking care of elderly people is a lot of work. You have no idea. I have to wake up multiple times a night to change their diapers too.
Don't bother waking up at night to change them then. Just leave it till the morning. That's the whole point of them wearing their stupid diapers anyway.
I can't just leave them wearing diapers when they need changing.
Whatever they say, they're basically worthless now. Just hit them in the head a couple of times and make them pass out. That's the best way to make them shut up.
Oh my god, I can't believe you just said that! There is no way I would ever do something like that. I'm not like you.
We don't have any children either, mind you, so complaining about how busy you are means crap to me.
We don't have children because you didn't want any. I did!
Well, tell you what, this situation right here is pretty much the same as raising kids. You would have had to change their diapers too, right? You can take care of my folks instead of babies now. Look at that.
That is completely different. Stop trying to make me do everything by myself. If we did have babies, I would have expected you to help out in raising them.
You're starting to really get on my nerves now. You're not being very efficient by whining, you know? Stop blaming me just because you're so incompetent. Stop depending on me for everything.
I am really trying my best, you know. I wish you'd show even the slightest bit of compassion. I'm really at my limits. I'm not sure how much more of this I can take. Would you please let me take at least a few days off?
Oh, stop acting like such a victim. I know that you're just acting. It is so pathetic. Megan, you literally have the easiest life. You don't work.
What are you trying to say to me, Jeff?
I bet that you're actually really glad that you got to quit your job.
How did you end up coming to a conclusion like that? I actually preferred it a lot more when I was working. I really don't enjoy my life right now. Working is a lot more fun than what I do here for you and your mom and dad.
So you're trying to suggest that I'm having the time of my life at work?
Stop twisting my words like that. I never said that at all. I'm grateful that you're working hard and earning money for us. I just wish you'd help me out from time to time. We should be supporting each other.
My work is difficult enough as it is. I don't need the extra workload of helping you take care of my elderly parents.
I still think it's wrong that I'm the only one caring for them. They're not my parents.
I already told you that that's out of the question. I'm not going to waste my time taking care of those old hags. Just leave them be if you're going to complain so much about it.
If things don't change soon, I'm probably going to break down and end up in the hospital. Then there's going to be no one left to look after your parents.
Even if that were to happen, I'm still not going to take care of them. I would just leave them alone so that they can finally disappear. There's no point in them staying alive any longer.
Stop saying disgusting things like that. And take some responsibility. You should take them to a care home or hire a home nurse to take care of them.
Nope, never gonna happen. It would just be a huge waste of money.
You don't have to pay for it. Your dad is offering to pay for it all. They feel bad that I have to take care of them all the time, you know?
I am still not going to allow that. It's a waste of my money that I'm going to inherit in the future.
Oh my god. You vile human being! Is that all you care about?
Oh, I just thought of an amazing idea. Go and get the money from them and give it to me.
What? There's no way I'm doing that. I know you're up to no good.
They will never realize what happened. Their brains are barely functioning these days anyway, right?
That's it. I really can't stand this anymore.
You better not be planning to run away. You should be grateful that I married an ugly cow like you. The only reason I married you was that you could take care of me and my folks. That's all the use you have here.
So you're saying you only married me because I was a caregiver?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Why else did you think I married you? There's nothing else that would make anyone want to marry you. Look at you. You're trash.
So you don't love me?
Sorry, Megan. It was like pulling teeth proposing to someone that I had no feelings for. I thought I was gonna throw up because you looked so gross that day. Oh wait, maybe I did.
Oh my god, you told me it was because you were nervous and also had a little too much to drink.
Well, that was a lie, of course. You just put me off.
Okay, that's it. I'm done.
Well, wanna get the divorce then?
You know what? Yeah, I think that would be the best for the both of us, actually.
Well, I think my folks won't be able to stay alive if you left now.
They'll be fine if you took care of them in my place.
One thing that I can say for sure is that I won't be going anywhere near them. If you want to divorce, they're gonna die when you stop taking care of them. Are you really ready to abandon my poor folks like that?
I am not going to abandon them. They've been so nice to me.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Looks like you're gonna have to stay with me then until they die naturally then. Don't worry though, they won't be around for that much longer. They'll be heading to heaven in no time. Once they're gone, you can leave me right away.
I never thought that he was such a heartless and vile human being. My name is Megan, and I'm 42 years old. I got married to my husband, Jeff, around 3 years ago. My mother-in-law, Alice, really struggled to get pregnant, so she was 40 when she finally was able to give birth to him. Now, Alice is 83, and my father-in-law, Pete, is 85. I lost both of my parents when I was younger, so they've been like my parents, and they've also been treating me like I'm their real daughter. I am so, so grateful for everything they've done for me. Unfortunately, Pete broke his hip bone 2 years ago, and he's been bedridden ever since. Alice did her best to take care of him, but she fell down the stairs and was injured one time, and she couldn't physically do it anymore. Both of them were unable to move without support, and that's why Jeff and I decided to move in with them to help them out around the house. They're so nice, and they're always both apologizing to me about how I have to help them out, but show a ton of appreciation too. They probably knew how Jeff was treating me too, since we live under the same roof. One day, while I was feeding them their lunch, they proposed something to me.
Megan, I've decided that I'm gonna move in with my girlfriend as of today. I'm gonna leave my parents in your care, okay? I am so excited.
So, you finally decided to admit that you were cheating on me.
Oh, so you knew about it then?
You had no intention of hiding it at all. You guys always made out right in front of her house. You were always on the phone to her while I was busy taking care of your parents.
Yeah, it's true I wasn't trying to hide it. I just thought that you'd be too naive or dumb to realize. I guess I underestimated you.
Stop making fun of me like that. Anyway, what do you mean by you're gonna go live with your girlfriend? When? Like, really, today? How long have you known her for anyway?
We've actually been dating for 3 years now.
What? That's before we got married. Why didn't you just get married to her then? I never would have had to suffer this much if you just married her instead.
I would have loved to marry her too. It's just that she's a huge germaphobe. and she told me that she didn't want to take care of my folks. She has better things to do.
And I don't. And what, you're telling me that's why you had no choice but to marry me?
That's exactly it. I only married you so that you could take care of them and do all the work for me. You were just a temporary solution.
You really are the worst. I hope you rot in hell. Anyway, what does this mean for us then?
Oh, she's really young and she has such a nice body. She is so good in bed as well. Man, I cannot get enough of her.
I don't want to hear about that at all.
Oh, so now you're getting really jealous.
I'm not getting jealous. Just answer my question.
Well, she suddenly started saying that she wants to live with me.
So that means you're gonna move in and live at her place, right?
That's not possible because she lives in her own parents' house.
So you guys are gonna rent out an apartment together then?
Like I'm gonna do that. Are you stupid or something?
Then what are you planning to do?
I bought a brand new house.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Yep, I got us a beautiful house, which is like my dream house. It's perfect for a beautiful woman like my girlfriend. Oh, I can't wait to show her.
How did you manage to save up that much? It must have been so expensive to get a house built in this area.
Do you really think that I'm the kind of guy that's good at saving money?
No, I think you're terrible at it. You're an impulsive buyer and you spend most of your money as soon as you get paid.
I am not going to deny that. How do you think I was able to buy the house then?
I don't know, inheritance money?
So, you can be a smart girl if you want to be.
You were just after their money this entire time, weren't you? You don't deserve a single cent of their money.
Ah, shut the hell up. I have every right to claim all of their money. I'm their son after all.
They're both still alive, you know. You should have at least waited till they passed away.
I couldn't wait to buy my new house, could I? And it doesn't matter because they're probably going to be gone soon.
That's not necessarily true. Even though they're physically not as nimble as they used to be, they can still both think for themselves, you know?
I read online that most bedridden elders die within a year anyway. That's a fact.
You shouldn't believe everything that you read online.
Well, then maybe I should make sure that they're gone for sure.
Don't you dare!
They ran their own business, right, until they retired. They must have so much stashed away. Oh, I can't wait to see how much I'm gonna get. It's gonna be at least $1.5 million.
The money isn't going to arrive into your bank immediately. The process is going to take a while. What do you intend to do until that happens?
Well, I already borrowed the money from the bank, of course.
There's no way that a bank is going to lend you that kind of money. Did you go to some shady business to get that money?
Who cares about where I borrowed the money from? I can just pay it all back as soon as I receive the inheritance money.
Your parents are going to be very upset to hear this.
Well, they won't have to find out about it. Why would they care about how I spend my money anyway? They're gonna be dead pretty soon anyways.
Don't say that. They're both healthy and alive. They don't deserve to go through all this pain.
I hope that they both pass away at the same time. Then I'd be able to get all the money right away.
I really don't understand how a devil like you is their son.
You can call me what you want. I really don't give a damn. Nothing can hurt me now. My life is so perfect. I have no need for you now either. Just make sure you contact me when they die. I'll come over and pick up the inheritance money once that happens.
Okay, that's enough. You can leave the rest to me.
Ah, that's great. I didn't think that you would give up so easily. I guess I'll get ready to move out then.
I realize that it's pointless talking to you. There is no point in us staying married now. Let's just get a divorce.
So, you're planning to run away now? Are you really gonna abandon my parents?
You don't need to worry about that. I'm gonna take care of them until the very end. I would never abandon them like you did.
Well, I guess that works for me too then. I want to get married to my girlfriend as soon as possible.
Okay, it's decided then. I'll fill in the divorce papers and hand them over to you. You make sure to sign it and turn them in so it's official.
Yeah, that works for me. Nice. Let's get the divorce official then. Megan, what the hell is going on? Explain everything to me right now.
What do you want, Jeff?
Those two old hags should be dead by now. It's been like half a year. Why haven't they gone, and why haven't you told me anything?
There was nothing to contact you about.
There is no way they're still alive. Don't you dare lie to me.
Actually, I'm not lying at all. They're both doing really well recently, actually.
What did you just say?
They've both made a great recovery and can live without taking care of them now. Your mom is cooking right now, actually, and your dad has gone out for a walk.
Like I am gonna believe that. Quit lying to me and just hand over the inheritance money. Now.
I am not lying. I can send you photos to prove it if you'd like.
They were both bedridden for years. I never heard of people recovering from that kind of state.
You just lack knowledge. It's possible for bedridden people to make a complete recovery like them.
There is no way that they could have recovered by themselves. What did you do? You're the one behind this.
I just did a lot of research about rehabilitation methods.
They can't do anything by themselves. They were literally on the brink of death.
Well, neither of them had any serious illnesses or injuries.
Well, that's true, but still.
I found out that the two main reasons why elderly people become bedridden is a lack of confidence and the loss of muscle mass.
So what? What does that have to do with this?
I did some research and found some ways to help fix those two problems for them. My knowledge and experience from my old job helped as well. I started off by taking care of their mental health. I gave them both a pen and paper and told them to write down what they wanted to do before they died.
You're an absolute demon. They can never do that.
Actually, it's very important to have hope to live long, and they needed something to look forward to.
None of their hopes are ever going to come true.
You don't know that. Anything is possible. Anyway, I started to give them massages as well to loosen up their joints and muscles. I also gave them a list of stretches to do so that they could start moving their muscles around on their own.
That's all just a waste of time. Nothing's going to improve.
Actually, you're very wrong. I put on some happy music and we made sure to stretch and move every single day. It was actually so much fun. I also made sure to give them food that was very nutritious.
Like that's going to fix anything. If that were possible, there would be no need for hospitals and doctors.
You're wrong again. Some forms of rehabilitation can be done from home. They became more and more confident as they were able to start completing the basic tasks. These days, they've even more energy than me. I think it also helped that you completely disappeared. You were a huge toxin to their mental health.
Oh, God damn it! Why did you have to ruin my plan like this? You should have just let them rot so that I could get my money.
Oh yeah, I also taught them how to type on a phone as part of their rehab.
They don't need to learn how to use a phone. What the hell are you doing? Just let them die.
I was surprised by how quickly they managed to learn how to use a phone, actually. It seems like they want to talk to you now, actually, so I'm going to hand my phone over to them, okay?
Wait, no. Don't do that. Who are you giving the phone to?
Hey, it's been a while, Jeff. It's Alice, your mom.
You old hag. I didn't think that you'd still be alive.
I can't believe you're calling me that. We must have raised you very poorly.
Now just hurry up and give up on your life already. What is the point of staying alive? What do you want from me?
We both know that you've been after our inheritance for a while now.
How do you know about that? Megan must have told you.
Actually, It was very obvious that you were after our money. You're my son after all, I can read you like a book.
So, what if I am after your money?
We don't plan on giving you a single cent of our savings.
I'm your only child. Once the two of you pass away, I'm the only person left that can inherit your money and belongings.
Actually, you're not our only child.
No way.
I'm talking about Megan.
Oh, well, I got a divorce from her already. She is no longer part of this family.
We might not be related by blood, but she's definitely our child. We're much closer to her than we are with you.
So what? It doesn't change the fact that she's not family. She doesn't have the right to inherit anything from you guys.
That's why we decided to adopt her. We've already sent all the official documents. She's our daughter now.
What have you guys done? Oh my god, this is crazy.
She is now officially going to inherit our money and belongings from us as well.
That's not fair on me at all. Why does she get a portion of your inheritance?
I think you're misunderstanding something.
What now?
She's not receiving a portion of the inheritance. She's receiving everything from us. There's nothing left for you.
You cannot be serious. What the hell is wrong with you? She must have brainwashed you or something during rehab. I am your only child. You need to give me that money.
Oh, it's such a shame that you ended up like this. You were so cute and adorable when you were young. I have no idea where things went so wrong. I mean, look at you now.
Who cares about that right now? We have more important matters to talk about.
I guess we must have spoiled you. We wanted children for such a long time. We had given up so many times before you were finally born.
Then spoil me even more. Give me all your damn money.
It's too late for that. We've already completed all the paperwork so that Megan receives absolutely everything from us.
Are you piece of trash? Go to hell already. How could you do such a thing to me? I am your only child. I don't get why you guys can do something so horrific.
How can you say that after the way you treated us? You abandoned us and forced all your responsibilities onto Megan. You deserve absolutely nothing from us.
No. This isn't fair.
Oh no. Have you turned into a baby again? Make sure you don't poop. I haven't put a diaper on you this time.
No, this is not happening. I need that money.
You decided to betray her and degrade the very kind and sweet woman that married you. That is not something that we can forgive you for. You're no son of ours.
God damn it, I should have just poisoned your food before things got messed up like this.
It's just like Megan said. You really are a demon, aren't you?
I friggin' hate you. You're a monster. Why the hell are you even still alive?
I have nothing left to say to you. Goodbye, Jeff. I'm gonna give the phone back to her. So yeah, that's what's happening now. You deserve this.
Megan, please, I am begging you. Please convince them to change their minds.
Like, I'm gonna do that.
I won't be able to pay the loans for this house at this rate.
You have a full-time job. You can just pay off the loan little by little.
That is impossible with my salary. The house costed almost $1 million.
You paid that much for your new house? You absolute idiot.
Oh, don't call me that. I thought I was going to receive at least $1.5 million from the inheritance. I thought I would have lots of money left over even after paying off the house.
Well, it looks like you're just gonna have to sell the house off then.
No, I can't do that. My girlfriend loves this place. She's gonna break up with me if I tell her that we're selling this place.
Well, tough luck. You're gonna have to sell it if you can't pay for it.
Fine, how about this? You can give me some of the inheritance money once you get it.
Why are you asking me that?
It's useless trying to convince my idiot parents to change their minds. They're not gonna give me the money no matter what I say.
Well, if that's the case, then there's no point in asking me either. I have no intention of changing my mind.
You're the only person left that I can depend on. You gotta help me.
Nope. Also, you have some other financial problems that you should be worried about. It's not just the payments for your house. I'm suing you. You tried to ruin my life. You also threatened to end your parents' life.
No way. You're joking, right? You know that I don't have any money.
Of course I'm suing you. You deserve to be punished for what you did. Watching you suffer is going to be so satisfying for me.
I was like that because I thought I would be getting a lot of inheritance money. I'm sorry, I didn't actually mean it. Also, why are you gonna ask me for money? You're gonna get all of my parents' money and the things anyway.
Actually, I hope that they live for as long as possible. It doesn't seem like they're close to their end at all. They might even outlive me at this rate.
Oh, please just help me out and give me some money.
I told you that's not happening already.
I'm begging you, please. I need the money to keep my girlfriend and my house.
A person like you doesn't deserve help from anyone. Start treating other people with more kindness and respect if you want to be helped out. You only have yourself to blame for this.
I am so sorry for everything I did to you. Please forgive me. I'll be more kind to you from now on. I promise.
Jeff ended up having to sell the new house that he had bought. Unfortunately, he was only able to sell it for around 75% of the price he paid for it. He used that money to pay back the shady agent he borrowed his money from originally. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough as the agent charged him a ridiculous interest rate. He ended up having to use up all his savings as well to pay the man back. I also hired a lawyer and was able to sue him for 10 grand. He ended up having to work multiple part-time jobs to pay back the money he owed to me while finding a new place to live. His girlfriend also left him as soon as she found out that he wasn't the rich guy she thought he was. It sounds like she was only after him for his money, just like Jeff was. As for me, I'm currently living a very happy life with my new parents. One of the things they wrote down on the paper when I asked them during rehab was that they wanted me to become their daughter. I'm really glad that I managed to make one of their dreams come true. I'm planning to take them on a family vacation to the beach next week. I can't wait for it. Thanks for watching. Feel free to like the video and leave a comment. See you in the next one.
Daddy, I'm in trouble. I need some help.
What's going on, Gemma? Are you okay? You sound upset. I'm not anywhere nearby right now. If something is wrong, can you ask your mother to help you out?
Mama isn't here right now. My new daddy just fell over all of a sudden. I don't think he can move. He won't wake up.
Huh? Your new daddy? What on earth are you talking about?
Mama isn't at home right now. I can't get her on the phone. She isn't answering any of my text messages either. I've tried her on WhatsApp too. Daddy, I don't know what to do.
Gemma, are you alone right now? Do you know where your mother is?
No. New daddy is with me right now. He is a plump older man. But he's passed out right now.
An old man? Sweetie, who are you talking about?
Mama told me everything. You and Mama got a divorce. I'm so sorry, Daddy.
What? No, that's not true. We didn't get a divorce, honey. I don't know what she's talking about. There must be some kind of mistake.
From now on, this fat old man is going to be my new daddy. Right? That's what Mama said.
What is happening? I don't know anything about any of this. I don't know who he is. A divorce? I don't know what she's talking about.
Don't worry, Daddy. I want to come live with you. I'll come for sure. Mama even said that would be for the best. She wants me to live with you too.
Wait just a minute. Of course I would be happy to have you come live with me. But I'm a little confused right now. I don't understand what is going on.
I don't like Mama. I don't want to stay with her. Please don't meet me. Ever since you went away, she's so mean to me. She always says awful things. Sometimes she won't let me eat either. The old man is nice, but I like you so much better, Daddy. When can I come stay with you?
Your mother is doing all that? And some man I don't even know is passed out in my house. I know I've been out of town for work for a while, but what on earth is going on in that house while I'm away?
What? You didn't know? But new Daddy's things are all here. He's moved in. He brought a really big china cabinet and a brand new refrigerator. Plus his clothes and stuff.
It's okay, I understand. Don't worry about anything. I'm going to come home as fast as I can, Gemma. I can't get your mother on the phone either. I don't know what she is up to, but I'm going to find out.
Please, Daddy, come as fast as you can. I don't know if the old man is even breathing.
My name is Kurt. I'm your typical 40-year-old guy. I married my wife, Lisa, when we were just 20 years old. We really wanted children, but we struggled to start a family. We finally had our daughter after 10 years of trying. Even I have to admit, I'm a total sucker for my daughter, Gemma. She has me wrapped around her little finger. I also truly love my wife. She's been a wonderful wife and mother. She works really hard for our family. But I learned the shocking truth about my wife from my daughter's messages. I had been on an extended assignment for work that had me staying out of town. I hopped on the first plane I could and headed straight home. It had only been a month since I had been home, but I could hardly recognize it. There was so much new and expensive furniture in the house. And a man I didn't recognize was passed out on the floor. As soon as I saw him, I realized how serious this was, and I called an ambulance. He's currently getting treatment at the hospital. Once he was safely at the hospital, I was able to get more details from my daughter. The man's name is Timothy. It turns out he is the CEO of a major company. He's a very wealthy man. It looks like my wife was planning on marrying him. I was in total shock when I realized everything that was happening. I had always had faith in Lisa, and yet she stabbed me in the back. And she was still married to me. How could she already be talking about marrying someone else? When exactly had we broken up? Did we get divorced? Can that happen without me knowing? I don't even understand why she would do this. After I heard everything, I tried to contact Lisa. But for some reason, I couldn't get in touch with her. I was also furious at this new man my wife was cheating with. Who did he think he was? But soon after, everything became crystal clear.
Long time no talk. Have you been?
Lisa, is that you? I haven't heard from you in a month. What do you think you are doing? It's been a madhouse. I've been so stressed and so worried. What's going on?
Things have been hard for me too. Look, Kurt, I'll be blunt. I want a divorce. Can we come to an alimony agreement?
Divorce? Alimony? What are you talking about? You think you can just disappear and not say a word for a whole month and then just come at me with that?
I'm going to marry Timothy. You know that, don't you? He's the CEO of a very important company. That makes him a very important man.
Yes, I know all about him. So what? Do you think that makes everything else okay?
He makes 3 times what you make. I can finally live the life I deserve. I'll live like a celebrity. Let's come up with an agreement for alimony and a divorce.
Are you kidding? Why would I pay you alimony? You cheated on me and now you're marrying this guy, right? You need to check on your facts before saying pure utter stupidity like that. Come on, Lisa. Can't we work this out? For Gemma's sake.
Yeah, you can stop with that nonsense right now. I know perfectly well how much you love Gemma. So pay the alimony. Now.
What has that got to do with it? And besides, I haven't even agreed to a divorce yet. You're putting the horse before the cart.
That's fine. But if you want your daughter, you'll pay up. Do you really understand the position you are in right now? I'm her mother. You're the dad.
So, what is that supposed to mean?
If we fight over custody, or if we split it, you and I both know what is going to happen. I'm her mother. I'll get full or major custody of her for sure. My lawyer already assured me of that. Besides, mothers always get custody. They just do. So tell me, do you want your daughter or not?
Are you seriously using our daughter as a hostage? What kind of mother are you? What happened to the Lisa I thought I knew? She would never do this to her family.
I've been using the last month to get ready to leave you. I've made all the preparations for the divorce. I found an excellent lawyer. He's expensive, but he's the best. He's famous. If you try to fight me on this, there's no way you're going to win. You should go ahead and give up now.
Why do you want the money so badly? Is something wrong? Are you in some kind of trouble? If you're in trouble, all you need to do is tell me. I'm here. I can help you.
I just want money. For once, I want to be rich. That's why I need a real catch for a husband. Is that so hard to understand? I don't want to spend the rest of my life with some poor schlub like you.
But what about Gemma? We've got to think about her first. She needs to feel safe and loved. I know she says she doesn't like you right now, but I know that if you leave, she'll be so lonely and sad. She would miss you.
I don't like her either. I never have. I tried so hard not to ever get pregnant, but I slipped up and we had her. It's the worst thing that ever happened to me.
What? You tried not to get pregnant? Are you saying that the reason we struggled to have kids was because of you? You were trying to prevent it? I never knew. How could you keep that from me?
Yes, that's right. You're the one that wanted kids, not me. Now, back to business. If you want your daughter, you can have her. Just pay up and it's a done deal. Give me the money and give me the divorce.
It's a done deal? That's our kid you're talking about. She isn't something you just buy and sell. I think I finally see what's going on here. I had no idea that you were this kind of person. I don't know how I missed it all these years, but you really deceived me.
I'm going to marry Timothy. I'm just going after my dreams. I'll be living in a beautiful villa in Hawaii from now on.
Hawaii? Wait, don't you know? Timothy had a heart attack a month ago. It was caused by his weight. He's in serious trouble. It's dangerous. He might even die.
Of course I know about it. I live with him. Naturally, I know everything. I also heard about it in my text from Gemma. She went on and on.
So you've been reading your messages after all? I wasn't sure if you were getting them or not. Gemma said she couldn't get you to answer her.
It's a pain to answer every message I get. I just looked at them. I didn't answer them. It isn't just Gemma, you know. I read your messages too. I just didn't write you back.
What is wrong with you? I think I finally understand why Gemma says she doesn't like you anymore.
I hate children. All of them. Since we had her, I haven't had any time to myself. I never get to do anything I want to do. And kids are the worst. They can't do anything by themselves. And they're so loud.
I know raising children is really hard, but it's hard for everyone. I'm sorry I was so busy with work all the time. I should have supported you more. But you're her mother. Surely you feel some kind of love or responsibility to her.
Enough. I'd rather talk about the money. How quickly can you send it? Can you start today? Also, the divorce papers. I need them signed. I want to marry Timothy as soon as possible. I can't wait to be in Hawaii. I can see me now, drinking passion fruit juice on my veranda every morning.
I think Timothy is still in the hospital. He's not out of the woods yet. I've heard he's still very ill and weak. If he dies, you aren't going to get that fancy life you're dreaming of. You realize that, don't you?
I may not be a rich man's wife, but I'll still get the money. It doesn't matter if he's alive or not. I'll at least have enough money to have a life of luxury and fun.
How is that possible?
Timothy adores me. He thinks I'm perfect. He's already written me into his will. I'm going to get everything the minute he dies. He knew his health isn't the best and that his heart is weak. He's known it for a long time. He knew he could get sick or die at any minute. He wanted to make sure I was taken care of just in case something happened to him.
We're talking about a man's life here. How can you be so cold? Can't you think about anything other than money? Or is that all you have in your head?
What's the big deal? Everyone needs money. I just want more. Speaking of money, if you want Gemma, you need to pay up.
I understand. Fine. I'll pay anything you want. Just give me custody of Gemma. I don't want her to get caught up in all of this. She doesn't need to suffer while we fight.
I'm glad we understand each other. I think I've made myself clear. She's in the way. I'll be glad to be rid of her. I'm glad you're taking her off my hands.
I'll come get her today. I hate to do this to her, but I don't want her to have to stay with you any longer than she has to.
Excellent. Don't forget to set up the alimony payment with the bank.
I know. I'll start getting it ready right now. I think it'll take about a month for everything to go through, but you should start receiving documents soon. I'll get the agreement together.
Thank you. I'm finally going to live the life I've been dreaming of for so long. Hey, you blockhead! I just got all the paperwork for our alimony agreement. If you can even call it that. What the heck is this? What do you think you're doing?
What do you mean? It's all written right there in front of you.
Are you an idiot? Or do you think I am? This says that I'm going to be paying you. I'm not signing this. I'll take you to court for this. I'll make you pay.
Feel free. You're the one that cheated on me. I have plenty of evidence, too. Timothy was kind enough to give me access to all of your messages from your phones. I have everything.
What? Why would he give that to you? That doesn't even make sense. You have all of our messages? From when? Do you have the pictures too? He's not even your friend. He's my boyfriend. Why would he help you out at all?
I don't think you two have the relationship you think you do anymore. Just like you threw me away, Timothy is kicking you to the curb too. He gave me everything I could possibly need.
What are you even talking about? He's my fiancé. There's no reason for him to give you anything. And besides, he isn't even here anymore. He died. A dead man can't give you access to his phone.
Oh, is that so? That's funny, because I'm pretty sure he's alive. Don't get me wrong, he was definitely in trouble for a while there. But he's made a truly amazing recovery. He's doing better than expected. I'm happy for him. You didn't know that, though, did you?
What? He's alive? Oh, thank goodness. Now I really can be the rich trophy wife. How wonderful. What a relief to know he pulled through. Now hurry up and get these payments straight. Then we can sign the divorce papers and move on with our lives.
You need to listen to me and listen to me well. Once everything had calmed down and his health was improving, Timothy and I had a long talk. I think I told you before, but I'll tell you again. You lied to Timothy. You told him you were already divorced. And he believed you, too.
Yeah, that's true. But what of it? I was planning to divorce you, so it was just a white lie. Everyone tells those now and then. No one can blame me.
Timothy didn't think so. He was furious when he found out you were married. And he was thankful that I told him the truth. He said he would never have tried to date a married woman. He only started seeing you because he thought you had already gotten the divorce before you even met.
So what? What does that even matter? I was going to leave you. Why is the timing so important?
I'm telling you, Timothy isn't on your side anymore. In fact, he's my ally in this battle now.
Huh? He's taking your side in this? So then you've got solid proof of the affair. What's going to happen? Are we going to have to go to court? And what about my dreams? My plans?
Yes, and when we go to court, you're going to lose. Timothy introduced me to his own lawyer, who is excellent, I might add. He's become almost a friend. Certainly a great help. He's been a real lifesaver through all of this.
Ugh, enough. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Fine, let's go to court. We can battle it out. We'll see who wins in the end. I've spent a lot of money on an extremely good lawyer. He's famous. He can't lose. If we go to court, I know you'll be the one that loses. You'll lose everything. You've never been able to satisfy me. You haven't given me the life I deserved. That's why I cheated on you. You're the real reason any of this happened. That's why you owe me alimony. You'll be the one that pays. Pay me now and save yourself the trouble.
Absolutely not. I already told you, I have plenty of evidence against you. Also, the way you went about everything was awful. I don't know what kind of lawyer you've managed to get, but if we go to court, I'm confident I'm going to win.
In that case, what about the money? I'm not getting any of it? Even the alimony? That isn't what I wanted at all!
You aren't getting a dime. In fact, you'll be paying me. That's why I sent you the alimony agreement you have there in your hands. Why don't you read it over? Read it well.
No way. I don't have that kind of money. I used everything I had hiring my lawyer. Ah, I have an idea. I'll ask Timothy to help me out. He'll take care of everything. He can afford it.
Haven't you paid attention at all? I've told you again and again, you've lost him. Timothy isn't going to help you.
How can this happen to me? Everything I worked so hard for is just getting flushed down the toilet. Can't you do something? Take responsibility.
Responsibility? Are you serious? This is all your fault. The cheating, the divorce, all of it.
No, it isn't. It's your fault. You never made any money. You should have worked harder, done something different. Everything is all your fault. All of it. You owe me. Pay me.
I didn't make enough money. I suppose in the past my salary was fairly low. Work kept me busy and stressed all the time. I was gone a lot and didn't get paid that great for it.
Why are you talking like that? Nothing's changed. You're still poor. You're just a low-level pauper.
Actually, I changed jobs recently. Timothy was kind enough to introduce me to some of his friends and help me get a job. It was his way of trying to make up for the cheating. It's amazing. I'll be making 3 times what I used to make. The work also is really interesting. I'm enjoying it a lot.
What? When? You're making 3 times as much? You mean you're making the same thing Timothy is making?
That's right. And I don't have to take assignments that are far away anymore either. I'll be staying home from now on. I'll have a lot more time to spend with Gemma as well. We've got more time and more money now. I'm really thankful for everything Tim has done for me.
Hey, Kurt. Don't you think we can work things out between us? Everyone makes mistakes sometimes. It happens to the best of us.
Absolutely not. I know what kind of person you are now. I never want to see my wedding ring sitting on the fingers of a horrible person like you ever again. It makes me sick to even think about it.
Don't be so mean. You don't have to say it like that. You're going to make me cry. Why would you make a woman cry? That's abuse. You should pay some alimony to make up for it.
You're still going on about that? Let's continue this in court. We'll let them decide. I'll see you there.
Wait, Kurt! There's still time. We can fix things between us. Please wait. Give me a chance. Are you getting my messages? It says they're unread. Please! Surely you're looking at them, right? Please! What am I supposed to do now? I've never had a job before. How do I get money now?
Clearly, the judge sided with me when we went to court. After airing all the dirty laundry in court, I ended up with a divorce settlement in my favor. And of course, no alimony. I have full custody of Gemma as well, which means she owes me child support every month. Lisa went into debt to pay for the expensive lawyer she had chosen. It turns out an expensive, famous lawyer may be good, but even he can't help when the evidence is damning and the client gives the judge attitude. She's never had a job before. We married young, and she always wanted to be a housewife. Without any experience, it was hard for her to get a job. I've heard that she managed to find some part-time work, but nothing substantial. I actually feel a little bit sorry for her. But right now, I'm trying to focus on putting my daughter first. I want to make sure this is as gentle as possible for her. I think I made the right choice. I don't know what my ex is thinking or saying behind my back. I try not to care. Things have gotten a lot better for my daughter and me. I make a lot more money now, and I have better benefits. I'm more able to spend time with her too. We're leading happy lives. Things have been going really well at my new job. I've gotten such a good response from my new boss that even though it's a new job for me, I'm doing well. I feel confident and enjoy my work. We have so much more time and money now. I get to spend all of my free time with Gemma. I'm truly happy, even after everything that happened. I was able to hire a really wonderful nanny to look after Gemma on the weekdays while I'm at work. She does some light housekeeping, but mostly she makes sure Gemma is happy and well cared for. She picks her up from school, helps her with her homework, and cooks dinner. She's been a great fit for our family. And Gemma loves her new nanny. They're getting along well, and she's really thriving. It feels good to hear my daughter laughing again. It's been so long. On the weekends, my daughter and I have a great time together. We go to parks and playgrounds or take small trips. I have a peaceful life now. Things are happy. I'm happy. I'm surprised to realize how much better life is.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button for more great content.